Y'all. I wanted to share with you a tech tip for what I'm doing to save my information from Pinterest. I have, back in 2017, downloaded a lot of the images and deleted the pins. I'm trying to get away from that social media habit, and I have been for many years. And I thought, why aren't these just on my desktop? Why do I have to go to my storyboards on Pinterest? And so what you're looking at here is just one type that I downloaded. These are digital scrapbooking inspiration. Most of them are just the covers to digital scrapbooking kits that I was going to use to inspire my own designs. So you can, let's just go, and I've divided them out by topic. And so let's just get started. And what I am using, you see these are just the covers. And look, it's useless having these silly names. These names are useless. I did this recently for digital Bible journaling, and I actually renamed them all so I could sort them by the book of the Bible. And so you see I did it by theme here, and there I did it by book of the Bible. I've downloaded things I've saved for photography inspiration. I've downloaded things that I've saved for decorating, and I'm organizing them in this way. Now I am using this Adobe Acrobat Pro DC. Now this is a paid program, but I do pay for all of the Adobe products monthly because I use them quite a bit. I use Photoshop almost every day. I use Dreamweaver almost every day, and I use this Acrobat Pro a lot. So it's worth it for me to pay the monthly cost. So here's all of the Easter ones that I saved. I just want to share with you how I'm doing this. I'm going to hit Control A on my keyboard, and that selects all of them. I'm going to right click and choose Combine Files in Acrobat. And you're going to see I can rearrange them in here if I need to, but if I've named my files, which I haven't here, but if I've named them, they're going to show up alphabetically. Sometimes I have found a need, you can sort them by the date you modified them. You see this is February 7th, I downloaded my Easter inspiration folder. So in 2017. So then I'm just going to, so I can click here and it would rearrange it that way, or you can click here and rearrange it by title. I'm just going to hit combine, and you see down here it is doing a checking for security. And now it is converting all of these images to PDF one at a time. And down here you can see there's 55 images in this folder. It does it fairly quickly. Okay, so here are all of the images. I'm just scrolling now with my scroll wheel, and you see up here it is titled Binder 1. So I need to save this. So I'm going to save this. Click Save As, and just for right now going to put it on my desktop, and I'm going to call it Easter. Okay. So then I can close this out and go back in here. I could have saved it directly to the folder, but I didn't. Cut and paste. So you see I have now this Easter PDF right here, and I have a few others I've already done. I'm going to go up here and just delete the Easter, all those individual images I do not need anymore. And here it is, all of them in one PDF. Now I'm going to go ahead and do all these other folders, and then I'm going to come back and show you the next step. I am done, and here is my folder. All of those individual images are now gone, and they're all converted to PDF by topic. And originally I had all of those images in one big folder, and then I divided them out by topic, which made them a little bit better, but they weren't very usable. So let me show you the next step. So let's just like open one of these, and I'll give you an idea of where we're going with this. So over here is bookmark. So if you click on it, you see all these funky file names that I did not rename. Well, each one of these is the file name of the photo. So it automatically bookmarked it, and I could go to any one of them. So we're going to take that and take it a step further. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control A again to select all of them, and I'm going to convert all of these into one PDF. So my entire folder of hundreds of images are going to be all in one file. So right click, choose Combine Files in Acrobat. And you see here now these names of each of mine. I can rearrange them if I want, but I'm going to leave them there in alphabetical order. And then you see this says bookmark for file. You can see that the name of the bookmark is the same name as the file name. So I'm going to hit combine, and it's combining 33 different files because I had 33 different topics. Now, you know, I wanted to tell you about some other things that I did. Of course, recipes. I'm working on this with my recipes. Won't it be great to have all of my recipe inspiration in one file? I have done boards, and I collect lots of things. I'm a collector. I have some things from for inspiration for my garden and the outdoors. Just all sorts of great things. Let's see, we're on 30 of 33. We're almost done. Click on the bookmarks bar, and you're going to see it comes up with the name of the baby, pregnancy one, and then each one of these individuals. I don't need these because I didn't name them appropriately. If I did, such as when I did the digital Bible journaling one, and I did rename each file the name of the verse, I can now like click on the book and then look up the name of the verse and click on it. In this case, it's not important to me. I'm just going to click this arrow so that all of these 33 things are all, you know, not expanded. And actually what I forgot to do was to save. So I'm going to hit save, and I have my folder that I have all of these other things in. So I'm going to save it as digital scrapbooking design, inspiration. So while that's saving, let's look up here. You see I've got 1,471 images in this folder. So at one time I had 1,471 images all in one folder, and none of them were sorted. I couldn't find anything I wanted. You just were scrolling through it. It was quite ridiculous. So not everybody has the same amount of things that they've saved. I don't know, maybe you do. So here now are the bookmarks. And uh, let's say I wanted to design something for fall or Thanksgiving. I could just click on it and I go straight to it, and I can click the down arrow here, or scroll with the scroll wheel and see inspiration of things I might want to design. Now this is much more useful. See here, I'm going straight to girl and women. So this is so much more usable now this way. Now, if I want to add or delete, let's say I got two of them the same, you can just click organize, and you can scroll through them this way. If you want them bigger, you know, now you've got like 3 to a page to look for inspiration. You can always do that. But let's say I wanted to, you know, delete this one here. And you just hover over it and you see the trash can. So that's going to be really helpful when I have, let's say, a recipe I want to try, and I try it and I don't like it. I can just delete it from the file pretty easily. If you want to add them, it's the same way. I would just go to my folder and just drag it right in there, and it would drop right in there. Back, I'm going to close out the organizing. Now I have optimizing put right here in my tools. If you don't have that, I don't think it's there automatically. I use it so often. So you can search the tools for it, but I'm going to click optimize and click optimize scan, and I've got this down at my lowest. You can recognize text if you want, but that takes much longer. But if on purpose you want to recognize text, you can hit that. And then I'm just going to click OK. And now this is a really large file. I'm going to come back in a minute. But optimizing, what it does is it's going to take all these images and make them smaller. So for computer space on my laptop, all those images were taking up so much space, like who knows what, like gigabytes. And now this is going to be down to a small size. Working, I thought I would go to my folder, and I have changed it to view and details now, so I can see the size. You can see this one is rather large. Here's the size of all the others, but actually I'm going to hit Control A and then hold down my Control key and deselect the digital scrapbooking one that I've compiled everything into. And I'm going to hit delete on my keyboard, and look at that. All those other 33 are going to disappear. So here I wanted to note 177,139 KBs. I don't know how that translates into gigabytes or megabytes. I could figure it out, but I'm not going to be concerned about it. And let's see how it changes when it's done optimizing. I'm going to close out the tool, hit save, and go to this folder and watch to see what happens. So we've dropped down to from 177 to 76,000. So that is cool. So tons of space saved on my computer. And now when my children come and find my stuff after I die, it won't be that big unorganized mess. It'll just be this one file, and I only have one easy, simple place to go to find and scroll inspiration. I want to share one other tip with you. If you go to File and then Properties, under this initial view, you can choose Bookmarks Panel and Page and hit OK and resave your document. Now when I close out this file and I reopen it, it will open up automatically with these bookmarks over here on the left-hand side so I can easily navigate it.